By the way, for the men who need to know, by the way, Vanglorious gentlemen, if, could, should, and would are the same thing. All right. So if you're proposing a scenario and you say, we could do, all right, and I'm trying to help you guys out as men. I hope you learn from this. Well, what should happen is, like, bro, there's no debating. It's over. And so when I start cutting you off so I can cut to the chase and say, listen, if and could and should does nothing for solutions. This does not help you or help your people or men. It doesn't put the ball down the field. We don't dunk. If you just say, well, what we could do is, or what should happen would be, or if we did this, please, this is hope. All that is hope. If we did this, this, and this, and this, what should happen? Like, how would you know? First of all, if we did this, this, and this, both of these are dreams and fantasy. What should happen is another fantasy. Okay. Those are 3 or 4 fantasy scenarios that you put together, and then an outcome, which is fantasy. Right? I can't help you guys. There's no way I can continue to do this intelligently. So anyway, let's get to the main event. Let's do this shit. I'm happy to do it, man. Let's go. I'm happy to be here. We're at the 4-hour mark. Who can do this and keep you entertained? All right. We got the main event here. We got white people. Stay tuned here. I'll keep you updated on who these people are. All right. They from the Negro community. I know the white people are like, who are on these thumbnails? All right. But we got it. We have Big Sean. He is oh my goodness. I can't wait to show you this picture here. All right. Main event. Smart move. Big Sean, rapper, refuses to marry, divorcee, already divorcee, single mother. Yes, a single mother, and singer, Black Blasian, Jhene Aiko. All right. So both of these people are in the sing and rap entertainment industry. There's Big Sean there. He probably is famously known for songs like, well, I don't know. Just to tell you. I mean, I've heard some of his songs, but I really can't tell you a single name of them, but he's a decent rapper. All right. And then we have a pretty nice, petite, and so sweet collarbone showing little girl. She looks like she's short. All right. And I can't name a song from her either. I don't know her music. I know these people, but I don't know their music, just to be honest with you. I do know Big Sean's music more than hers. Oh, I don't fuck with you. All right, yeah, I don't fuck with you. You know the punk ass bitch, I don't fucking with you. All right, yeah, that's him. All right, I like them. Way Out, Way Up. There's another one. There's another one I like of him. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let's go to this. I got something up on the screen that I need to stop sharing because it's interfering with me sharing your stuff. All right, but here's what happened. Let me show you what happened here. Big Sean and Jhene Aiko have reportedly broken up after spending 10 years together. This is breaking news. I knew they were on the rocks already. I kind of did a stream about this, but I'll read this quick information for the people who want to know gossip. But we're going to give you some concepts, some interesting concepts to understand about this. Big Sean and Jhene Aiko have yet to confirm the viral rumors which have been circulating online in recent days. Big Sean and Jhene Aiko have reportedly ended their relationship after dating through the last decade. During that time, they collaborated on music under the name 2088 and welcomed a son named Noah Hassani. Well, we don't need to know all that. Neither of the artists have confirmed the split publicly, but rumors are circulating on social media over the last 24 hours. Their reasoning for the alleged split apparently centers around marriage. She wanted marriage. She wanted a commitment. One source told the Hip Hop All-Star magazine, Sean loved her deeply, but he just never wanted to take that step to getting Ezekiel marriage. An evangelistic, solipsistic, I can't even think of the name. All right, I always forget the fucking name because I don't need to remember it. All right, but he didn't want to get married, not even evangelistic marriage. What is the name of it they were saying there? All right, ecclesiastic marriage. All right, ecclesiastic marriage. Big Sean didn't want an ecclesiastic marriage. I mean, if he was smart, he would have got an ecclesiastic marriage, but he's not that smart, I see. Andrew Wilson, it's your turn. All right. It says right here, sources told the outlet further that alleged that Aiko made multiple ultimatums to Sean before making the final decision. The insider added, eventually she realized the ring wasn't coming. She decided to move on. Regardless of the report, they remain on good terms as co-parents. They're in a great place. It's peaceful. They both respect each other too much to let things get messy. They just don't want to they do want to do what's best for the child. Someone else here, the fans are expressing some opinions about this. And it says right here, Big Sean and Jhene welcomed Noah back in 2022. So this is almost 3 years ago. Appearing on an episode of the Jennifer Hudson show earlier this year, Sean discussed what parenting has been like with him and Aiko. Quote, it says, he has the charm of my dad and the spirit of his mom. Sean said of the kid, he just the best for all of us put together. I realize that when you have a child, is a culmination of all of your family members, legacy niggy, and you realize that all that DNA, it's like a computer. It's like all that information in them. This is him quoting. Sean also said he picks up that music. He picks up that mic and he has a beautiful voice like his mom. As a baby, he has range and everything. He's definitely going to be very vocal. He talks. He's very expressive and very smart. We did not need to know that information. All right, but let's go back over to here and see what the normies are talking about. We see this on Twitter. Twitter has covered this as well, so I'm not the only one. It says right here, they ended their relationship, and they're basically saying right here, over tensions, citing unresolved tensions around marriage as the key factor. They have a son. They first connected in 2012 and went public in 2016. This is going to be interesting following Aiko's divorce. Oh, no. All right, so interesting enough, those dates are going to have to be looked into. We're going to have to look into these dates. So they were friends in 2012, and they went public in 2016 after she divorced in 2016. They plan to co-parent the child amid the breakup, which gaining attention after Aiko shared an Instagram track with lyrics suggesting a heartbreak. So we have, shout out to this couple. This is, again, what I keep telling you guys aren't getting a virgin, traditional Ezekiel marriage. You're not getting one. Not even Big Sean is getting one. By the way, she has a child before her first marriage. Stepdaddy season is here. Yes. All right, let me just go ahead and reveal that. So we do have a whole kerfuffle here. She's cute. She's good looking. We're going to pull up her age here just so we can see what's going on, because that matters. We're going to see what her age is. Jhene Aiko is age 37. All right, 37. And we're going to do Big Sean's age just so we can see if what CGA says is right. Big Sean is 37. They're both 37. They're both 37. And as I said, you're not getting a traditional marriage. Big Sean wasn't getting one. All right. And he's rich. You a broke nigga. Hoping coulda, shoulda, woulda Ezekiel marriage, ecclesiastical marriage is going to save you. So she's 37, pretty much past her prime, if we can say here. She probably had better years. She already has one child from one man. She married a second man. They didn't have a child because the marriage was short. And then we have child number 2 coming in the third man. Pause. Has the modern dating landscape confused you? Have many of the standards that you heard, you're kind of tired of hearing about, and you're wondering, what does it all mean? Well, look no further. Join us talking about the monetized dating marketplace right now on Locals, and it is CoachGregAdams.locals.com. You can create a free account to join the conversation between the Coach Gang members, but also on Sunday, we do a live stream demonstrating all aspects of the monetized dating marketplace. And coming soon in 2025, you're going to have access to a sample of the monetized dating marketplace course where you can get information related to how to participate in the monetized dating marketplace and or how to understand it, so you're not out here spinning your wheels trying to figure out how you're going to best deal with the monetized dating marketplace. Listen, Everything and every aspect of dating is monetized. We just want to relieve the frustration that you might have about it. So the best way to do it is make a free account right there on Locals, CoachCraigAdams.locals.com. You can get access to those live streams, but create a free account. Just join the conversation. I am the only one covering this conversation from this point of view. And yes, I am ahead of my time. Get ahead of the information before you're priced out. Okay. But the best thing he did was not marry her because she was one foot out the door. Number one, never accept ultimatums from women. That is the number one exit plan. Soon as they said she gave Big Sean ultimatums, that was his time to dip. All right. That was his time to stick his foot in the mud and plant in turn. All right. The ultimatums never work. All right. That means whatever she gives as an ultimatum, she's going to continue to give ultimatums. So you give an ultimatum to do this, to engage, get her married. Then the weddings are going to be ultimatums. Sex are going to be ultimatums. Everything, finance are going to be ultimatums, and all of that. What you do is say, yeah, all right, stick it up your rear end. Stick it up your nose with a rubber hose. I ain't doing shit. Don't make no move. Nobody moves. Nobody get hurt. All right. I ain't doing a goddamn thing. And that's why it's a smart move, because she was trying to call his bluff. Now, we already know she's one divorce in and she's one baby daddy in. All right. So those are two separate men. She's got a baby daddy and she's got a divorce. And then she's got Big Sean, and Big Sean's a baby daddy. What else she got, bro? It's time to get out. Cut your losses. Now look at that. Let's take a look. She's in a situation where she has to find another Big Sean. Big Sean can definitely find another Jhene Aiko in looks department. All you have to do is hit somewhere in Asia. All right. You can find a Blasian somewhere in these Asian countries. You can go to Thailand and find another one of them, bro. I mean, I had 21, 18 if you want. All right. So he can find another woman that probably looks as good as Jhene Aiko. We don't know what the connection or love is. And can she find another Big Sean? That is the question. All right. Especially since then, people are saying that he wasted her time. Did he really? Let's dive deep into that. Did he waste her time? Let me see what we got here. We have an article here. Just looking at the articles. Big Sean and Jhene Aiko break up after a decade. This is important because it's important about these people. It's an important lesson for men. Reports say he didn't want to commit, and people are calling it fumbling at an elite level. I don't think so. Okay. He's been called out for fumbling at an elite level, despite the split. Okay, we got the here. That's a better picture of them, I believe. Another long-running Hollywood romance may be reaching its final chapter. We know that they're going to split after a decade together. It says they have yet to address the rumors, and they also have a history of collaborating with music and art, even have a child and all of that stuff. What was the breakup about? We know that it's heartbreaking. This is according to Aiko herself in her recent released music. But it was a necessary decision to walk away after multiple ultimatums and ongoing disagreements about marriage. She wanted marriage. She wanted a commitment. All right, the couple have a 3-year-old son, and one of the most defining relationships in modern R&B. All right, so there they are right there, the beautiful couple. All right. Internet on the relationship. Online, fans are pretty much siding with Jhene on this one. Of course they are. I wouldn't expect anything less.
It's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's
They're calling out
fault.
Big Sean, says, breaking up with me after 10 years. We about to fight for real. If you win, you can leave. It says right here, one user wrote, imagine being in a relationship with Jhene Aiko and she has to beg you to get married for 5 years and you still reject her, bro. Is out here fumbling at an elite level, but who still wants to get married in 2025 if it's a trap? Another user wrote. Another one mentioned 10 years is just the end, just to end up in the should have known playlist. After a decade of vibes and verses together, that split hits like the end of an era. 10 years together. All right. We also have some comments there. You see the comments there. I should have read it directly off of that one. Here's the love story. Jhene and Aiko love story has always been one for the books. The pair first sparked romance rumors December back in 2016. They collaborated on a joint album, which fans still call one of the best R&B projects of the decade. I've never heard it. All right, they've had ups and downs. They had a brief split in 2019. They found their way back to each other. They'll probably get back together. We know that. And she will have no other choice. All right, they were soulmates. They gushed all over each other and all of that. This is typical of people who are in relationships before the marriage. They're romantic. She's playing the long game. She's hoping that he buckles. And they say that they're in love and only to get married and divorce in a year. All right, so we've seen people do that in the industry. Now, let's talk about where Jhene Aiko's red flags come from. Here's a red flag right here, because you remember the dates, 2012, 2019. They first met in 2012, and also they got together in 2016, I should say, and they had a kid by 2022. Jhene Aiko here from an article, October 2017. Jhene Aiko finalizes divorce from the Genius. After tying the knot in July 2014, the singer and her DJ ex are officially calling it quits. She is also dating Big Sean. So this here, hindsight, this right here is the red flag. Oh, this is DDG? Okay, I didn't know that was his name. You know, there's a lot that I didn't know. So she was married to DDG? That doesn't sound right. That would be a shock. That's a shocker. Hold on for a second. I'm the reporter here. Wait a minute. No, that can't be it. They said a DG. They said a DG. Okay, that's not DDG. Okay, I was like, wait a minute. All right, that would have been a whole nother layer to that. But DDG. So then he got the Disney Beach. Okay, so then it says, I'll read it. Big Sean's girlfriend, Jhene Aiko, is no longer a married woman?
Oh, the humanity.
Interesting. And then they had an album come out in 2019. Okay. E-News has learned that Aiko and the Genius have finalized their divorce. Aiko filed for divorce. Ecclesiastic marriage down the drain. Aiko filed for divorce back in August of 2016, citing irreconcilable differences as her reason for ending the marriage. According to the documents online, it says at the time, the former couple tied the knot on July 26, 2014. However, they later separated June 2015. Oh my God. Okay. Guys, I can see why Big Sean doesn't marry her. You can clearly see why Big Sean doesn't marry her. So she tried to hypergamously monkey branch over to Big Sean. I never heard of the Genius. It's not DDG. So they obviously were in some sort of relationship prior to the divorce. And we can confirm that they knew each other prior to that. They said they met in 2012. We'll go ahead and connect the dots. So they met in 2012 as friends. She's married to the Genius on 2014. Then she separated 2015, not even a full year. I'm going to show this to you. It wasn't even a full year before she married and separated from the Genius. July 26, 2014. She's then separated by June 2015. So she jumped over to Big Sean and they knew each other in 2012. Not everyone was aware of the singer's marital status. The Genius claimed that he and Aiko were married when he posted the following birthday message on Instagram in March 2016. What? It gets worse. It gets worse. But if you remember, she was in a relationship in 2016 with Big Sean. Wow. Now, for the people who are wondering, why is Big Sean making a smart move here? Because How you get them is how you lose them. He saw her apex predator and really stab a guy in the back early on in one marriage, dip at the first sign of getting a better guy, only to end up trying to get him to make the same dumb decision that he's seen her ruin another guy on. And she cheated on the previous guy, and he like, hell no. And I don't know what's happened in their 10 years together, but he probably saw some other shit other than that. So she got a baby daddy. She married another guy while knowing Big Sean. Big Sean was there. She's married less than a year, and then she's with Big Sean trying to force him into another marriage and get her in her clutches, get him in her clutches. And he was like, nope, no. No, nope, no. No, no, no. All right. He was like, no way.
What kind of fuck you give me?
No way. So let me go ahead and then we can clear this up here. All right. Happy birthday to my gorgeous wife. He wrote on 2016. Happy to be on a quest with you. Things got particularly confusing when rumors started spreading that Aiko was dating Big Sean. Aiko wished Big Sean a happy birthday on Instagram the same month her DJ and music producer husband wished her happy birthday. Right there. Right there. Okay. Let's go ahead and connect that dot just so you can see it. Dot, the genius. They met in 2012 as friends. She married another guy, Dr. Genius, 2014. She was already a single mother then, or a baby mama. They separated in 2015. The divorce was final. No. She was married still in March of 2016. Her husband, Dr. Genius, posted March of 2016. Happy birthday to the wife, Jhene Aiko. Then Jhene Aiko wishes Big Sean a happy birthday the same month as the ex-husband posted the message for her. Then she files for divorce August of 2016. Wow. Ecclesiastic marriage here. So this seems like a lot of overlap, in which I try to tell guys, a lot of times these women have guys overlapping, and what'll happen is they'll say, I didn't cheat. And then they'll give a reason why. Well, this overlaps. This doesn't make sense. Well, he was abusive, and it was sexist marriages, and he was abusive, and he was financially, and he would do this, and he would do that. All right. But the other guy was running in the background like spyware. And he was around. She was texting him. He's just a friend. You don't have to worry about him. And then guess what? She ends up in his lap the whole time. And then they cut in the album, not even a damn 2 years later. Okay. But let me see here. It says right here, the two also attended several public events together in 2016, including a basketball game between the Celtics and the Clippers, the iHeart Radio Music Awards, and Coachella. It says right here, they were afraid to show PDA. It says the duo was then spotted kissing several times on stage at the Powerhouse concert. All right, so there it is right there. So, well, this one doesn't, I don't know if you can guys see here. But at that point, you would have to look at from Big Sean's perspective and go, nah, that's too many red flags. That's too many what ifs. Also, she's a single mother. And also, we have a child together. We're not going to stay for the kids. See, the 50s, you would stay for the kids. Today in the 90s, I mean, the 2025s, not the 90s, you don't stay for the kids. All right, you're not staying for the kids. You're like, whatever. Okay, this is also the reporting here about her filing for divorce from her previous husband. All right, so this is a whole bunch of red flags that men typically overlook, and then you take a marriage and you try to make it work. She gives you an ultimatum. She looked kind of crazy in the eye. I'm gonna just let you know right now.
What kind of fuck you give me?
She looks like a beautiful woman, but man, you know how many Ling-Lings look like this? This is a Ling-Ling factory, bro. You go over there, you can get a bunch of these. Okay. But this is her original filing here. And it says rumors circulating that there's trouble in paradise for the couple and that their short-lived marriage and that the evidence was there. Jhene and her music partner. There it is. were awfully touchy-feely on social media, and more friends by the day, causing many to speculate that the singer and the rapper had been an item for quite some time. All right. Quite some time. All right. So that was the article there expressing that. And that article was from Essence magazine, if you know. So it's a music partner. So let me clear this up. I do have to clear this up. When did their album come out? When did Big Sean? Because I kind of got an idea. Album come out, but there's a lot of overlapping coming up. Okay. And survey says, all right, what is it? Their album was released 2016. Oh my God. No. They were fucking. All right. So I thought it was actually 2018, 2019. It actually was 2016 when the album comes out. This is prior to the divorce. Just so you guys see, this is prior to her filing for the divorce. So we know it was recorded in between when she separated, at least in 2015. All right, the separation has occurred. She's still married. So if she's still fucking someone while married, it's technically not legal. But the album was released while she was married to the first guy. And then this is also, it was released after he sent her the happy birthday message. And same month, she sent Big Sean the happy birthday message. So this is bad news. And I'm glad he read the red flags. You have a person giving you an ultimatum. Gentlemen, stand up for yourself. Do not buckle to ultimatums. If a woman says, I'm going to leave you if you don't do X, tell her to hit the door. Tell her you're welcome to leave. This is a person, you're not acting in scarcity. She is. Okay. She's acting in scarcity. She's trying to push you into a situation where you probably clearly set a boundary. And I'm willing to bet he clearly set this boundary a long time ago and she wasn't hearing it. All right. She said, well, yeah, I'm going to see. We'll see. All right. Eventually I'll get you. But Big Sean ain't no dummy. He was like, I don't have scarcity out here. I can find a whole bunch of you linglings out here and blazing linglings. And so if she wants to give the ultimatum, your job is to tell her she's dismissed. And that's almost every time a woman gives you an ultimatum. And not just a woman, any person. Well, if you don't do this, I'm going to do that. Go ahead. All right, take your ass on. Do what you got to do then. If you're feeling froggy, jump. Whatever the hell you want. All right, if you think you can get her better than me, go for it. All right, don't let me stop you from getting what you want out here. And she stretched that out for 10 years playing the Ling Ling Long game, and she lost. All right, she lost. So the ultimatum was the first sign. Second sign was she was already a single mother. All right, so she had a child by a guy named, wait till you hear this name. All right, let's see here. I was doing my research, and I was like, yep, I probably wouldn't have married her either. Let's see here. So we already have a Dr. Genius. We have a Big Sean. And then we also have a guy named Orion. Wait a minute. Omarion? That can't be. Is it Omarion's brother? It looks like Omarion, that looking ass nigga. All right. Is that Omarion's brother? Nigga, send it, bro. That's Omarion's brother. Man, get the bro. Big Sean. Take a Vic, bro. All right, bro. Big Sean, you the best decision of your fucking life, bro. And she got a type. she got a type for sure. I thought it was Omarion ass nigga. Like, he got an ice box where my heart used to be. Got an ice box where my heart used to be. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. Hey, I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I got an ice box where my heart used to be. So this nigga look dead on like Big Sean. All right, both of the kids got to look the goddamn same at this point. Both of them kids look the same. All right, so wow. So we got Dr. Genius and Omarion's brother and Big Sean. Big Sean, Shout out to you, man. Listen, man, take a note from Big Sean. Take notes. Jesus. Somebody said DNA test. All right, my God. This dude, she a walking red flag, bruh. All right, sign the air horn on these Mitches and Jhene Aiko. Big Sean, you made the right decision in my book. Very smart move. She was going to divorce you. She was going to divorce you, man. She was going to divorce. Dude, her whole track record is an L. Who's to say she's going to make any marriage work? She's a walking L, man. Please. Unbelievable. Genius move by Big Sean. I applaud you for that. And gentlemen, take good, clear notes. All right, you guys are, if you're over 35, this is possibly the best you're going to get. And you ain't even getting a Jhene Aiko. You getting a washed up, overweight woman. All right, you ain't even getting a Jhene Aiko looking woman. All right, that is absolutely ridiculous. All right, shout out to Big Sean. All right.